I've never seen that before because they don't broadcast that on YouTube. And
Oh, heck no. Are you kidding?
I hope that's a bit better, guys.
Okay, Daniel says he hopes that's a bit bigger. Oh my goodness.
All right,
I've been trying to talk too long today. Excuse the barbecue for the mouth is just not working too
I have
good.
not been watching the matches closely. How many balls are going in on the break? Probably a lot on these two, huh?
Not on these two, no.
Yeah.
Table 4 looks like Nick Spano playing someone. I don't know who.
When I played Bill Stock, did not make one ball on the break on 6.
Want to take a break? Okay. Hey, Dan here. How's it going, guys? All right. So
All I'm saying is, Magic Rack or not, these tables, tough to make a ball off the break.
on these tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these two. These front two.
Yeah, these two. Well, Rodney was doing a pretty good job. Rodney Morris was,
I don't know what Rodney was doing. He was
making the one on the side almost consistently on this table.
I think I saw him consistently make more than one ball off the break.
He did scratch on one of the breaks, but he made the one ball as well, so. All right, guys, it's going to be me and Doug. Hey, it's like old times at the Chet Edo last year.
Yeah, that's right. That's
when
right.
you and I met.
Speaking of the Chet, that's coming up soon.
It's coming up soon, February 25th and 26th at the California Billiard Club.
Oh, and you're going to be there next weekend, huh?
I'm going to go next weekend to play the World PPA qualifier, 11th and 12th, I think. Am I hitching up with you?
I don't know.
No. We don't know. The World PPA qualifier is on February 17th and 19th, on the 11th and 12th of February. And it's a qualifier for the 17th and 19th event. The February 17th, 19th event in Reno at the Grand Sierra Resort Casino. And it is sanctioned or sponsored by CSI, which is also going to be holding the 19th U.S. Bar Table Championships at the same week in the same place. Go to playcsipool.com for details on that. And there are going to be a lot of good players at the U.S. Bar Table Championships, man, I tell you.
Yeah.
You want to see people run 8 racks in a row?
I had a lot of fun last year. Of course, Warren, but you know who I was really enjoying watching is Bo Runnigan.
Here?
At the bar table last year.
Oh, you were talking about Bo.
Yeah, I never even heard of him.
Yeah, Bo's.
And John Mora put up a really good battle against Alex.
Yeah. Actually, I want to just text Bo because I think he was done for the day, but don't know if he played a third match today. Yeah, Bo's a sweet player, man.
Yeah, he seems like a real bright guy.
All right, so got a shot on the 2-ball.
So Daniel, I must ask.
Yes, sir.
Seems like they've been throwing the matches up on table 1 based on availability.
Well, we've had some really, really good matches on this table today, and yeah, it's sometimes based on availability because this is a huge tournament to run.
192 players to get through in 2 days is tough. But I don't.
We're done with the winner's side matches, and the only thing left to stream is all on the one-loss side. Taka here, his match we're watching now is on the one-loss side, and I think we'll probably have one more match after this. I'm not sure who it's going to be.
I think there's 3 grades of tables at Hard Times. There's these 2, the rest on this side, and then the ones over there,
Yeah,
right?
the ones over there on the other
it's
side,
an interesting thing because I played in all 3 of them today, and these are brutal. These tables will make. I mean, Santos, in my opinion, he strokes the ball so sweet at all these angles and the speed. It makes it look so easy. Just to make a ball on these tables, it's hard.
Well,
I mean, it's a lot harder.
Consistently, and
I mean, I'm not talking about something easy, but
oh, look at this 4-9 combo. He's looking at it. He's eyeing it up.
oh, that
I'm betting on him. What about you?
no.
No,
I don't think that's line. He's got to cut that 4 way more.
Well,
He's looking more at the safe, I think.
He's got to hit this real.
He's looking more at the safe.
Look at that.
See, he was trying to get past the 9 without bumping into it as much, which is not a bad idea. And
you want to know something? There's a spot up in Van Nuys here, about 30 miles north of here, called Good Times Billiards.
all right, I'm there.
And he's got 3 3/4 inch pockets.
Oh, let's go.
3 3/4 inch pockets.
Let's go.
Yeah. Triple shims.
Wow.
And Danny Petralba's the house pro up there at Good Times.
Ooh, I have
It's
to
owned by,
play.
it's owned by Edgar Salazar. He used to be a regular player. at
I
the
have
House
to
of
play
Billiards.
Scott Smith, who beat Danny Petralba.
Danny Petralba. Yeah.
Petralba. And if I beat Scott Smith, then I have to play the winner of Morrow and John Schmidt.
Scott Smith or Scott White?
Scott Smith,
Okay.
I think.
'Cause I do know that
Maybe it is Scott White.
Scott White's a good player.
Is that the guy with the red shirt and the spike hair?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Scott White.
That's Scott White. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking Scott Smith because isn't that the guy that like?
Reminds you of the guy from The Cure, Robert Smith.
No. Isn't that the like classic referee rack the balls guy, Scott Smith?
Scott Smith.
Where's Spanky? Spanky would know these facts. No, I'm just kidding.
I know there's Ken Schumann.
Well, yeah, there's Ken.
All right, Taka. Taka's got a tough path to the 6th ball. Look at the 9.
Forget about the 6th ball.
Doug.
You didn't see that? I mean, draw it off the 5. What?
Exactly. Cyrex in the chat room says Doug Wu is undefeated.
If anyone wants to doubt my
He's even
commentary,
undefeated from this chair.
I'm just trying to figure out where my next beer is coming from.
Yeah, there's no alcohol sold here.
It's been tough for me, guys. I found out that Hard Times Bellflower is a house of pool players. All these kinds of guys like Jason Williams and Jared Williams, where they want to just party, have fun, and play pool. No, these guys are here to play for real. I'm serious.
You got to take this tournament, the Swanee. You know, you got guys that have played every year at this thing. Louis Ulrich, Mark Arnold, Scott Slayton. They've played almost every year for the Swanee.
Hey, I had a chance to beat
Parik's
Louis
played
last year.
Probably 11 of the 16 tournaments we've had. Dave Hammond has played, I think, 12. All right, no shot on the 1 ball for Taka, so he's probably going to push out.
I don't know. Who is that? Bob? Who is this World PPA guy? I just want to clarify. Doug Wu is not the Alaskan state champion. He's intermediate state champion. There's a big difference.
Bob Bolio, World PPA, World Class PPA is what he should be called.
You know, I have to give a lot of kudos to Bob. Bob is one of the. I mean, if there was more Bobs in this world, well, actually, it could be scary. Bob is an amazingly generous person with pool.
You know, he's gone out of his way.
He's
people,
worked hard.
You know. I met him. 2 years ago when he was
Doesn't
taking
ask for
pictures at
anything.
every tournament that.
Yeah, he just loves the game. He just wants to
Actually,
help
I met
promote
him
the game.
at the Chet Ito 2 years ago. That's when I met
That's
him.
right.
And when I met you.
Yep. Mhm.
That's when you introduced me to Bob Bolio, actually, when you were streaming with Chet Ito.
Oh, don't wire up the 9.
Wired what? To the back rail?
Okay, well, let me tell you.
It's not going anywhere, man.
This is the one caroms off the one caroms off
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
9
play the one
to the
carom.
corner. The 9 goes 2 rails to the opposite corner. I'm just kidding.
Wow. If he even plays that 1-9 carom, he's got nowhere to put the cue ball for the 2. I mean, he's gonna
No, but
have
I'm saying trying to make the 9 too.
he's gonna lay up. He tried to make the 1 without caroming at all. Well, that was probably a smart shot because look at the shape on the 2.
You know what? This is the real way I think about these tables. It's so hard to make a ball. I would just wail on that 9 and let my guy miss somewhere up to the 9.
Tell me about it. I mean, it's a 9-foot table, first of all. Wow.
But I mean, these pockets are brutal. If the balls aren't within a foot, you can't just get down and fire them in.
Actually, these pockets are so tight. We have a complaints desk over by the exit. Little Al, he mans the desk.
I saw at least 30 in there too. Well, half of them I wrote up. But
All right, so I think that's an open shot on the 1. No, he's looking at a kick here. He's hooked.
I like kicking. Oh, that works, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
I like kicking with left spin
I feel like
and
these
trying
guys
to
are
stick
playing
it behind
like
the
the
9.
one-pocket format 9-ball match here.
Is this some sort of joke?
No, they look like they're kicking really slow and trying to be very deliberate.
No, these tables are just amazingly difficult to pocket balls on. So,
Yes.
who's looking good today, Daniel? Who do you think's favored? Rodney was looking really good.
Rodney's looking real good. So's Mitch.
I didn't see Mitch play. I missed
So's
that.
Louie.
I didn't see Louis play.
Louie played
I
real
could have
well.
beat Louis last year too.
I haven't seen Alex hit anything, but you know, Alex is always going to be good.
Oh, Rex, you have a great question. You said, Doug, will you be playing at Cal Billiards or streaming? He must be referring to next weekend. Or to the chat. I don't know. Cyrex, clarify that.
clarify.
How about
Which
Reno? That's a good
events?
question. I was wondering about Reno too. I don't know if anyone's streaming at Reno.
No.
Is anyone streaming at Reno? No one's streaming
I offered my services.
Well, hold on. Are they streaming the bar table?
Tar is streaming the Bar Box Championship.
Oh, really?
The World PPA shootout is not being streamed.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out because I sent an email to Mark
Tar
and
is streaming the
Justin about that, and I never heard anything, and I didn't see any.
bar. Yeah. Hey,
There's a woman that is guaranteed to cash this year.
in which?
I have a pair of reading
The
glasses.
match between Stacy Novak and
You lost a pair of reading glasses. That's my one of these.
Marianne.
winner cashes.
Oh, really?
Against a woman.
Okay.
So winner cashes.
All right, so Stacy Novak is playing Marianne. We'll just say Marianne from Gilligan's Island. I don't know Marianne who.
Tara's going to be
Anyway,
there. Cool.
That match is a guaranteed money match. So this year we do have a female finisher at the 16th annual Swanee, and who knows how far she'll go. The winner is guaranteed $75. Probably that would be 16th through 24th place.
49 through 60.
Sorry, 49 through 64th place. Thanks a lot, Eddie. And also Eddie. Now that Eddie's here, it reminds me.
Did you see that format that they got going on there?
Oh, you took the.
I have no, I did not. I gave you one. It's right over there.
The pay to play.
I gave you one because I
Okay.
wanted you to talk
That's
about
right.
it on the stream, and I took
So-
one from my back pocket in case you lost yours.
Right. So during the Bar Table Championships, Eddie Assistant is going to be holding. He's tournament directing an event called the Pay or Play. It's a big table tournament during the Bar Table Championships in Reno. And it's going to be a 10-ball format and a one-pocket format. The 10-ball is going to be a $2,500 first place, and the one pocket is going to be $1,600 first place. And the entry fee starts as low as $1, or you can buy in for $256, and you can buy in multi-denominations between $1 and $256.
All right,
doubles,
hold on.
It doubles at every tier you go up. It doubles.
Eddie is
The
right
entry fee
here,
doubles.
but let's clarify something. You can buy in at any level and as many times as you want until the bracket is full. Now this is a really, really mind-boggling concept for me because I haven't seen this before, but I sort of am very curious about this. And now this has been run in the Philippines, this type of format, right, Eddie?
I've done it in the Philippines.
Okay, do you want to get on here or talk about it or? No, this looks really interesting.
There's a lot of good information on the thread on AZ Billiards.
Yeah, well, you know
That's
what?
what I'm typing in right now.
Can you get the whole URL in there? What a guy. Just don't miss anything.
There's going to be 12 9-footers at Reno.
Oh yeah, just in case anyone is confused, because questions have been raised.
All right,
they said,
guys.
Bar Table Nationals, World PPA, are they having the World PPA tournament on the bar boxes? No. The World PPA will be on 9-foot diamonds,
17th through the 19th.
the 17th through the 19th. Prior to that is Eddie's deal with the pay or play format from the 12th
12th through the 19th.
to the 19th. And quite honestly, I don't think enough people in this world have got to play in a 9-foot diamond.
16 9-footers you're playing it on 12 9-footers.
How many people can raise their hand and say, I played on a 9-foot diamond? Because it's set up right.
$4.
Oh, wow. They have one over at the Broken Rack in Emeryville. Man, they raped me the other night for the table time, but it was worth it over those old houses,
I guess,
without a doubt.
I heard in Fresno there's one
Oh,
at
Alex Bradley. Do you know Alex Bradley, Daniel?
No, I don't. But
I
just
need
hold
to.
on. I just want to say I've posted the thread from AZ Billiards regarding the pay or play tournament format. You can read all about it in that forum on
Somebody
AZ
click on it
Billiards.
and make sure the link works.
I'll do that right now.
Besides
How about
Daniel. Oh, it looks like it works.
that? Boom shakalaka. There you
Boom.
go. It voiks. And it's 3 pages long.
What'll last? It's actually more than that. I haven't checked any of them today.
No, it's 4 pages long. You're absolutely correct. Certain things.
Is table 6 open?
Probably not, Doug. Maybe I should let you stay here in the booth with me. I don't want you getting hustled. There's some monsters out there.
I know.
So
Yeah, that's right.
So I posted that thread,
Keep me safe.
and actually I will repost it. If I can. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just.
You've got it on page 4.
Oh,
Go back to the first page.
thank you, Eddie. So I will repost it, and if you guys want to read more about the pay or play format, which is happening during the same venue, during the same time, and at the same venue as the Bar Table Championships and the World PPA Reno Shootout. Taka has missed the 2, but he has nudged it up against the 8 ball, making it impossible to pot into the corner. It sounds like, from what I'm hearing, Tar will actually be doing some pay-per-view and some...
Yeah, the first 4 days, I think, are going to be free.
Yeah.
And the weekend, or actually, it might be the finals of each event.
Yeah.
Will be, so it might be free, like free pay, free pay.
Yeah. All right, I tell you what. Maybe I should give my audience the option. Maybe I should make the finals tomorrow pay-per-view. So I'll let you guys vote on that now. Why don't you come into the
I just
chat
want to
room?
ask you a question. I just want to ask you a
How about
question,
this?
Daniel.
How about this? You can either donate to POV Pool on my using your PayPal, or I could just make the whole finals pay-per-view tomorrow. How's that, guys?
I want to ask you a
Sound
question.
of crickets.
I want to ask you a question. I know I shouldn't be able to ask this on the air. I already know the answer.
What's that? I'm not making any money here.
How much are you being paid tonight for this?
That's kind of an inappropriate question.
I know. See, well then, don't make me ask. I just think streaming is tough because
My answer to
No.
that question is streaming is tough.
All I have to
That's
say
all I
is,
gotta say.
Daniel Bush, I love you. I respect you. You were up all night long.
I slept an hour.
If anyone hasn't heard this story, he slept 1 hour. Believe me, I got in late. We sorted out some audio issues. Then
Doug's
we were onto
staying
this.
at my house, by the way, with
That was-
me and Barbara Lee.
You have so much heart to promote this game and to do what you do, and you do a really great job.
Well, thank you.
And I
Trying my
believe
best.
in.
And I'm learning a lot along the way.
It's
In fact, I'm feeling confident now that some of these interview clips will play without buffering. So I'm going to load a few of those video clips that I spent so long editing
yes. Look at those
last
beauties.
night. So we're going to have some fun in between the games here.
Good call. Good call. Let's hear more about Jay Swanson.
We're going to hear more about Jay Swanson.
Who is Jay Swanson?
Which is, I got to tell you, I'm not getting paid much to do this. But you know why? It's because I'm doing this for the memory of Jay Swanson and for you guys to have a chance to see some great matches. So,
I
in
throw
between-
an idea out there, and look what you and Andy do.
I know it was Doug's idea for us to come down here and to shoot some interviews regarding Jay Swanson. And look what happens.
I really love that crane shot that Andy took.
Yeah. Andy Chen and I, have worked together over the years on many venues. We worked a couple tar matches together, the John Morrow Oscar Dominguez match, and I've learned a lot from Andy since we met about streaming. And I would like to think that I've paid him back too on a couple of shoots that he's done.
Andy's definitely an asset to pull.
Absolutely. So are you, Doug. And you're an asset to the Budweiser distributor too. Actually.
How did you know what I was drinking over at the Bachelor Pad? They only had Bud and Bud Light on tap over there.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the interviews with
They got action on table 6.
With-
Six will give you the second.
with Andy.
Oh, I'm
There you
taking
go.
it. I'm taking it.
Okay, Doug's gonna go play Emily Collado. He's gonna what is she giving him? She's gonna give him the 6 ball. Doug is out of here. He's gonna go play Emily right now.
Shit, my keys in my car.
Oh well, I think it's worth it. I'll play with the house cue, he says. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Doug's obviously on some kind of a tear.
All right, what's happening here, folks?
Hi, Barbara. We are watching Taka, and I don't even know who this gentleman is.
Steve His name is Steve.
Okay.
I think his last name is Martin. Not the Steve
You're
Martin.
kidding me.
No,
Steve Martin? Steve
no,
Mendoza.
Mendoza. I'm sorry. It's so late. I can't, I'm so.
It looks like Taka's down now, 3-1.
No, I think he's up 3-1.
Oh, is he up 3-1?
I do believe he
Now
is.
It looks like it's about to be 3-2. And I have to apologize to the viewing audience. I have not updated the score for a couple of games here. And that is really just because
Because you had an hour's sleep.
I'm reaching my limit. Exactly.
Well,
I'm
I had
reaching my
4.
limit.
I had more than you.
It's 3-2 here. Steve Mendoza and Taka Fujiwara. Taka-san,
Taka-san.
who I've known for about 5, maybe 6 years now, and he's improved quite a lot over the years.
And are you at the point where you need hot streaming coffee, or are you afraid that will keep you up the entire night?
I'm barely afraid of anything, ever.
Well, we know that. Well, if you would like some, just give the signal.
Sorry about that, folks. Overload. All right. I am loading some stories about Jay Swanson. So that after this match, we're going to maybe hopefully see a couple of cool stories about Jay. Or
Somebody in the
clips
audience
from interviews that we took last year.
asked earlier, I noticed a long time ago in the chat stream here, somebody was asking about who was Jay Swanson.
Yeah, that was, I had talked to him in private chat.
Oh, okay, good.
That was Jim Fort Collins, I think, if I remember correctly. And, Jay Swanson was an asset to the pool world in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Almost nobody could get through him. Road players avoided San Diego because of him.
Yes.
Maybe some of his toughest opponents that he ever had was Keith McCready, Mauro Paez, just a handful of guys. Wow.
But obviously well loved.
Yeah, very well loved, mostly because of his demeanor and his attitude to the game. And I'm going to play you some clips from a few of his close friends from years past, and I hope you guys enjoy them.
Well, these clips are great. I think they're going to really enjoy this.
I hope so.
And we'll be putting them on tomorrow, too, throughout the day.
Yeah, I had some problem with the video clips earlier today because I think basically that Ustream is so busy today, what with the UFC and the Super Bowl pre-season parties and all that, that the playing of actual video clips on the stream was really choppy. So I had to refrain from playing some of those clips. But I think I'm feeling like now it might work out a little bit better.
Okay, good. That'd be great. All right. In the meantime,
Right.
he is...
that's another foul. That's 2 fouls in a row, I think. There's no 3-foul rule.
yes, there is. Oh, absolutely.
So he's telling him right now, Taka.
Yep.
And
And the opponent has got to acknowledge
yeah, he did acknowledge.
another one of the rules here today at this tournament.
Yeah, but there's I don't think there's going to be a foul here.
No, but you still need to, because if the guy gets up and shoots and scratches,
Yeah, hey, anything. He's done
know.
it twice in a row already.
Absolutely.
Anything can happen. Well, they're talking to scratch.
wow.
But
Wow.
this does not bar Mendoza here from scratching again.
Oh, that's
and
absolute.
losing.
That's right, but he
Still
has to
doesn't
scratch
bother.
now. He would have to scratch right
He
now.
would have to do it
Yeah,
now.
for 3 consecutive fouls.
You know,
Now,
he-
is Evelyn still in, or is she just
no,
over here?
she's
She's
out,
practicing.
and she looks like she's getting ready to play Doug Wu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, now that would be fun.
All right, so no scratch. So that wipes the slate clean for.
Boy, almost though. It was coming heading back here for this
Well,
corner
yeah.
pocket.
wipes
That
the
that
slate
would have been harsh.
for Steve. And if he can run this out, he'll make it 3-3. Boy, he's really.
Well, he's looks like he's starting to play, but earlier when I left, or just before I left, it was not going well.
He looks dead straight on this 7, but I could be wrong. No, he had a little angle. So have you had fun today, Barb?
I have. This has been terrific, and such exciting matches, and a lot of good of our fellow pool players here in the commentary section of our booth.
Yeah, it's been great.
And just it was so crowded in here today. There was so much going on, and it really kind of warms your heart to see this much excitement about the game, you know.
Absolutely. Did you think this is what we'd be doing 5 months later after I told you
no,
for the first time
no,
about
no.
my idea to do POV pool?
Nope, would never have guessed in a gazillion years.
Isn't that
I would have been playing. That's what I would have been doing. I would have been playing this event just because I like to play events.
Sure.
And that's what I would have been doing.
All right, so Taka's going to take down the 9 and make it 4 games to 2.
All right.
All right, I'm going to see if I can lay in a clip real quick. Maybe, I think, well, see, I don't want to go over time here and
Well, it's okay. Look, they're racking, and, you know, they haven't been playing that. How long is the clip? A couple of minutes?
Let me ask you this, Mark. Do you think this tournament could get any bigger?
Yep. If there was tables,
Yeah.
you know, and we could mess with it, and we could probably expand it to 256, and not. Some people say just start it on Friday. Well, you can't start it on Friday, not daytime. You might be able to start it on Friday at 6 o'clock at night. And if you're from out of town, you don't have to play on Friday because we wouldn't get through it, the rounds, and you can play on Saturday. We could do that now that we can do online signups. Because, like I say, we turned away 40, 50, 60 people. We you know, and 256 is like unheard of in a little tournament, you know. U.S. Open, I don't think hardly ever fills 256. I don't think they filled 256 this year. They were thinking they were going to. But this is it's established. You know, it's 15 years. You know, and that's a long time. So.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was a clip of Mark Griffin talking about the future of the Swanee tournament and the possibilities for it. And he says that he thinks it could be a 256 bracket if we found the right venue for it.
Oh, for this event?
In the future.
Oh my God!
Why
Yeah,
not?
I bet you're right.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Gumball was asking, is the Swanee bigger than the Reno tournament? I don't think so.
Well, now,
The
are you
Reno
talking
9-ball
about the?
The 9-ball, the bar table championship, I think, is bigger than the Swanee.
Oh well, definitely. There's $25,250 added to that event by CSI, Q Sports International.
So, Steve's hooked on the 5,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
sort of complaining right now about it to his own opponent.
No, I thought he said that was a good shot. I thought he was giving him kudos for playing such a good shot.
Oh, is that what was?
That's what I kind of got.
Oh, okay.
As he was saying,
sorry.
that was a really good shot.
Yeah, I was
think
in
he
a little
was,
bit of. I was looking at the chat room, so. Well, there you go. Bob Bolio has informed us in the chat room that the Bar Table Championship is already 274 plus paid entries.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
And how about the Reno Shootout, Bob? Do we know how the Reno Shootout is doing? How many buy-ins you got for that? You know, we got to book our rooms for Reno. We don't. Are we going? We got to go.
Well, you know, I was just talking to Amir Shoshan, and I didn't realize, you know, we're streaming the Chet Ito on the 25th and 26th, and this event is the 17th through 19th,
Yes.
I believe,
Which
of
is?
February. So it's going to be up, down,
Yes.
back and forth. So, oi, oi, oi. Busy, busy, busy for us.
Well, you know, as I discussed with you before, you don't have to come to the qualifier with me.
No, I'm not talking about the qualifier. I'm talking about this Reno event, the
Yeah.
World PPA Reno event, is the
17th through the 19th.
17th through the 19th, and then the Chet Ito is the 25th
And the 26th, yeah.
on the following weekend.
Right.
So it's back-to-back weekends.
Right, so I'll be, basically my itinerary is Mountain View for the qualifier, Reno for the World PPA, and then back to Mountain View on the 25th, 26th for the Chet Ito. That's
So-
my itinerary.
So you're just going to be up there the whole time?
For the Chet? No, I'll be back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta come home, cook dinner, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm just saying that, yeah, we've got back-to-back weekends
That's right. I gotta say,
a long way from
you know,
home.
if there's anybody in the chat room or listening to the stream right now that knows me from House of Billiards or Plush Pocket or anywhere, you know, I'd love to get a caravan of guys to come up and, you know, all go to Reno and enter the World PPA Reno Shootout. So if anybody would like to do that, maybe I can stir up a little bit of a crowd from the NWB to go up there and play in the World PPA
Yeah, that would be
Shootout,
great.
Reno Shootout.
That
up
would
there.
be great. That would be a lot of fun. A
Absolutely.
Reno road trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling, I know Marshall wants to go up there. Large? Yes. Yes, it's a large. Eddie Oregwin selling t-shirts like they're pancakes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They should all be out on the table out there.
What, the pancakes?
Yeah.
All right, Taka takes the two ball down. You know, Taka, I think, is struggling a little bit.
Well, he was overshooting before you came back.
Yeah.
When they first started this match, he was just overstroking a little bit,
Yeah. Well,
getting himself out of shape.
This is the toughest table. In
Yeah,
the
it
house.
is.
I mean, I struggle with this table.
Well, even the pros, they have a hard time on
Yeah,
this
and
table
it's
too.
also been a long day. You know.
Oh,
this is the time of
absolutely.
day when you're freaking exhausted. You're either exhausted or you're in stroke.
Oh, that was a nice touch for that to go into double pocket because it was real close to not going.
Yeah, it was close to rattling.
That is unforgiving, that pocket up there in that corner. Devil pocket. The devil table. All right, well, a little closer to the rail with the cue ball than he would have liked, but he's all right. Doing a good job here, taking this rack down. Wow, there we have it.
All right, that's gonna make it 6.
There we have it.
That's huge.
Congratulations to Taka.
that closes down the match.
Your
here.
protege?
My wow. Yeah. I taught him a few things way back in the day. But you know.
Well, doing quite well. He's still in it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what match we're gonna have next, guys. But I want to thank everybody for coming onto the stream and checking out the 16th annual Jay Swanson Memorial 9-Ball Tournament here, sponsored by CSI Q Sports International. For more information and information on events and tournaments sponsored by CSI, you can go to playcsipool.com or playbca.com, where the next big event is the U.S. Bar Table Championship, happening from February 13th through the 19th at the Grand Sierra Resort Casino. And a piggyback event happening there will be the World PPA Reno Shootout. Happening in Reno, guys. Everybody, get in a caravan.
Love
Go
Reno.
to Reno.
That's right.
That's
Great
right.
time in Reno. We always have a good time.
Absolutely. Good win, Taka. The rooms there, I think, are something like $39 and $49 a night. I don't exactly know, but
I don't either. Have to check it out.
It's really, really inexpensive to go to Reno right now. And the Bar Table Championship is going to be amazing. There's going to be a lot of great players.
Absolutely.
57 people have bought into it. There are many slots open for the World PPA.
Oh yes, and use the group code.
Oh yes, when you get your room at the Grand Sierra Resort, use the group code POOL12 and you will get the rooms for $39, $49 exactly for the weekend, and $49 for the weekend and $39 for the weekday.
Okay, well, I guess we better book it.
I know, right? So we're gonna have another match for you. Stay tuned, guys.
Yep,
As
stay
far as I
tuned.
know.
We'll be back shortly.
And in the meantime, while I'm at it, and I have your undivided attention, folks, I'm going to play a little clip from Scott Slayton and Mark Arnold talking about Jay Swanson, old friends of Jay Swanson.
Remember the agility of the bets, how he would outside with his kicking ability. He would get somebody lured into, like, you know they'd be athletic and they'd be kicking at the wall, and he goes, "Man, you kick pretty high, but I bet I can kick that high." And then you find out that Swanee was his stature between 350 and 400 or whatever it was, could raise his leg at least 18 inches above his head, which nobody in their right mind would think would be physically possible. And I saw him win lots of money with that one. He was an agile man, for such a large man. He was just the delicate touch of playing pool and the things that he could do physically that was just real graceful, And to add to that, my wife, I was talking to her and telling her about this, and I asked her, what do you remember? She goes, "I remember he was the biggest gentleman I ever met." She goes, "Out of all the guys that you ever came around from the pool hall, he was the only one that was sincerely nice and respectful." And that's what I think everybody liked about him. Remember the agility of the bets, how he would outside.
More special for San Diego players, and honestly I don't think a San Diego player has ever won it, so someday, not this time.
Well, your brother is still...
Yeah, right.
He's not a San Diego player?
No, he's not gonna win.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
Make sure that's up.
That's a different interview.
No, actually, right now I play at On Cue Billiards in La Mesa. College billiards has changed hands quite a few times since the days of Swanee and since when we all played there. And it's not so much of the players' room anymore. So we all kind of moved over to on-cue. I've made it to most of these. I don't think I haven't made it to every one, but most of them I've made it out to. So it's one of these tournaments that I keep trying to win, primarily for San Diego. Because of Swanee, this is a tournament that means something that's a little bit more special for San Diego players. And honestly, I don't think a San Diego player has ever won it. So someday, not this time.
Well, your brother is still.
Yeah, right.
He's not a San Diego player?
No, he's not going to win.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
Make sure that's up.
That's a different interview.
I went out and had a few drinks. I just needed something to calm me down from what I saw. But we became good friends after that, and every time we saw each other, we'd go out to dinner or something, do a little something. But I'll tell you, watching him play was like drinking a smooth glass of scotch or something. I mean, that's the impression I got of the way, from what I saw and the way he played.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Scott Slayton and Mark Arnold, who knew Jay Swanson over 30 years ago. And, Mark Arnold's played every Jay Swanson Memorial Tournament since it started in college billiards 16 years ago. And after that was a clip from Louis Ulrich talking a little bit about his history with the Jay Swanson tournament and with Jay, and also a little joke about his brother, Josh, who is also in this tournament. And finally we had Frank Almanza, Frank the Barber, who knew Jay and played with Jay. And, these were guys that all loved Jay very much. And, the fact that they show up here so much is really just a testament to how much they respected Jay and how much of a nice man he was. And, I personally never did get to meet Jay Swanson, but so many people have just spoken about him so lovingly that I have, only come to the conclusion that he really was worth doing all of this for. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'm going to try to throw in a few more clips as the night rolls on. This is probably going to be our last match, but who knows? There might be some action after this. And by the way, Louis Ulrich is a proud is sponsored by Kamui Chalk now. Kamui is a proud new sponsor of Louis Ulrich. And before I get into that, though, I just want to introduce this match right now. On the one-loss side, we've got Patrick Kim versus Wrongski. This is going to be a one-loss side match. Good luck, guys.